Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. In this presentation, we're going to take a look at how to make bread and butter pickles. Now, this variety of pickles happens to be one of my favorites. It's a sweet delicacy, and it's also yet another creative way to enjoy cucumbers on the more pickled side, however not bitter but sweet. So, we're going to take a moment and get right on into it. Hey y'all, so in the upcoming clip, in the container that you're about to see, there is 2 English cucumbers that were sliced with their skin on, as well as 1 onion that I julienned, and 1 red sweet pepper that was sliced. So let's get into the video. Hey y'all, so I'm just here. I just thought I'd turn the camera on while I'm doing this. I'm just in the process of making some sweet pickles. Cucumbers, but of course this is salt, by the way, and yes, I know it looks crazy, I'm pouring it on like crazily on here, but this has to actually ingest all this salt, and then after about 2-3 hours I'll give it a little rinse. I probably have to put a bit more salt in this. Hey, so I'm back. So in this mixture here I have garlic, ground garlic, I have crushed peppercorns, I have a bit of turmeric, I have a lot of white sugar underneath here, as you can see. I have a bit of clove and a bit of celery seed. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this on a boil. But only thing I have to add to this, by the way, is vinegar and a little touch of water. I don't have a measurement for my vinegar, so what I do is based on the amount of sugar I have in there, I just pour. Like I have a big jug of vinegar and I just pour until all my sugar is kind of covered. And that's usually my measurement. Yeah guys, I'm sorry, I don't actually measure, I check, you know, based on how it looks. So to me that looks like a good amount to boil there. So I'm gonna get this on a boil. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more peppercorns as I'm looking at it now. Yeah, so I'm back. Yeah. I had these cucumbers soaking for about an hour. Recommended 2 hours soak time. I just have it here in a bath of water that is rinsing off some of that salt y'all saw it soaking in. I don't need all the salt out, and actually the cucumber already sucked in a great bit of it, so the process next is to strain off the onion and cucumber and then add it to the roux that's going. I'm just going to wait for this roux to get so I just rinsed off the cucumbers and they're in here. I also have some, I should mention, some sweet peppers that's soaking in that same brine that the cucumbers was. Now my roux is just about ready. I don't like it to get to a boil, like this is a boil right now, so that means it's time. It's just about getting a boil. If you can see, there's little things just starting to bubble. So now is the time where you introduce the cucumbers to this mixture. Right now the roux is hot, but since I just dropped these cucumbers in it, it's not hot. But yeah, so this I'm just gonna wait for it to start to bubble like it wants to cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn the stove off. But right now I'm just gonna incorporate everything, get these flavors running through these cucumbers. And I'll be back to show you guys when this gets a little bubble and at what point do I turn it off. Yeah, I'm just gonna so I don't know if I mentioned that as soon as you introduce the cucumbers into this roux, that you're supposed to turn your fire up on high. And as soon as this starts to look like it's boiling, like it's doing here and all over, I mix it just to make sure the whole thing is hot, or to make sure the whole thing has it. But as soon as you start seeing bubbling, like I am right now, you are to lock off the stove. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come back and show you the finishing product. So this is all the pickled cucumbers here in its brine. Now, I could put this in a bath, like in a hot water bath, and seal it off. That way it can last for months versus a few weeks. However, I'm gonna be giving these to people, so I'm sure they won't be around very long. So I don't have to can it, so to speak, like traditionally can it. But yeah, this is the finished product, guys.